What's up, YouTube family? It's Ben here at VW Family Farm. You are stuck with me today. Well, and the kids, they're coming. But Andrea has gone to the hospital to pick up her mom. Praise the Lord, she's getting out today. She's been in there a week by herself. It's been rough. It's been hard on Andrea and her dad. They have got to talk to her every day, but she's been lonely. Her dad's been lonely, and Andrea's been wanting her mama back home. Don't blame her one bit, but praise the Lord, she's getting to come home today. While she's doing that, I got off work. I had to stay home with the kids, but we're not staying home. We are fixing to head to town. Why are we going to town? Yes, we are social distancing, but we are loading up the stock trailer and getting just a little bit closer to debt-free. Debt-free is what we've been striving to get to. We still owe on our cattle, but we pulled up 12 calves yesterday. We did not video that. We was in a hurry trying to get it all done. We got them up in the corral, got them separated from their moms. Now me and the kids are fixing to go load them up into the trailer, haul them to the sale barn before lockdown comes. I feel lockdown is coming in our state. I know it's in most every other state. I think I saw on the internet this morning there's only 9 states that have not officially locked down. One key to this is the sale barn is still having their ordinary buyers that buy every day, but they're only allowing them in there and not the general public per se. All we do is we're gonna pull up to the barn. They're gonna unload them out of the trailer. They even say don't even get out of your vehicle. We will give you your papers and you'll be on your way. So we're not actually gonna get out and get within contact of anybody, but we are gonna get these things sold. We had to get them off their mamas because their mamas are coming up due to have another round of calves, and they need a little bit of recoup time before they have their new babies. So let's go get them loaded up. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready? Here. Break. Oh yeah, I'm going for that thing. Me and my paddle. We're doing our part of what we love and supplying a little bit of America with some of their beef. That did not go as planned. One ran right back out.
Yep. Perfect.
now we got the calves dropped off. We've done went back home, hooked up to the trailer of scrap metal. We are back in Searcy again, and we are fixing to unload it, and then we're gonna go to a place where they give away free mulch, and it's not per se mulch that you'd buy at a nursery. All it is from the town where they gather it around and mulch it up. They got a big pile that's composted. We'll go in there and put some on the trailer, and that way we'll have it to put around some of our our elderberry plants and things like that. So that's what we're heading to do now. We're back home. We got a trailer semi-load. I think they got 3 big scoops. That's all I want to try to unload with a shovel, and I'm sure the kids don't want to unload any more than that either. That should do us plenty good for what we're going to do with it. This right here is just going to be something to help keep the weeds down, help hold the moisture, and eventually break down in the soil and enriching your soil up. But I'm going to take you back here and show you another compost pile that I composted since last year. Lane and Andrea worked on it the other day, loading up buckets with the tractor and spreading it in the garden and got it all tilled in. But it's so stinking wet around here. Lane got buried up with the tractor and had to stop. So there's still a pile. We'll probably haul some more when it dries out a little more. But as of right now, it's just too wet. This camera probably don't do it no justice, but there's one of the big holes he got stuck in. He ended up having to use the front bucket right here, push it down and help push himself back out. He said he had seen me do that before, and that was about the only way he could figure out how to get out. He used his head and he got out and didn't have to have my help, luckily, because I was not here. This here is what we composted last year. It's still got some hay that hadn't completely broke down, but most of it has. I mean, that's some good dark black dirt, black gold. So they put, this pile was huge. They put most of the pile back here on the back garden. Build up the soil a little bit. Got leaves in it. You can see the leaves still breaking down some. Next, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my next compost pile, because this one right here is getting so soft around the ground to get it out, and well, to get it in this time and get it out. I'm gonna use some of those wood chips that the tree company dropped off the other day. I've got another pile of hay, manure, all that breaking down. I'm gonna put it in here, and we're gonna make one massive compost pile. This right here was another part of a compost pile that started breaking down. It was actually out of the corral. I'd scraped all of it out with a box blade and got it out here, but it's kind of close to the pond, and you can see all the ruts down there from us putting out hay, because we'd come around to right here and put out hay and put out hay, and it's just piled up and piled up. So this right here is probably another 1.5 feet deep, and it's pretty massive. We're going to push it all up in the pile and either have a new compost pile right here. I hadn't decided yet, but I'm wanting to get some logs and make sidewalls to help hold it up. Miracle still hadn't quite accepted her calf. Alright, this right here is where we've cleaned out the inside of the barn. all the manure, mud buildup out here. It's deep too. When it dries out a little bit, I'm gonna get the bucket of the tractor and add that to the compost pile. The only time we can really get her to let him eat for sure, we've been seeing him chase her around, is when she eats, he gets to eat. She was over a while ago eating some hay, and he was nursing, and she figured out what he was doing, and she started running him off. And we're about having to give her grain twice a day just to make her stand still for him to get him a bite. And then out here in the back garden, you can see the black streak. I think he put quite a bit down through there. There's quite a bit down on that end. I still want to add some here. This soil's pretty light. We want to get it built up and get ready to put our weed fabric on it and get ready to start planting. So that's one big key factor, is if you are going to garden, you always need to keep amending your garden to keep the soil rich enough, because every one of them plants is drawing nutrients out of there. You got to keep adding back to it. We're not doing the back to Eden style. We're still, as you can see, we're tilling and adding to it all the time. The weather's warming up, the ground's getting warm, beautiful days out here. Our plants are getting big. So it's about time to start sticking a bunch of plants and seeds in the ground. If y'all got some great ideas that I could use for building my new compost bin, I've thought about pallets, I've thought about trees, I've thought about concrete, which that would be very expensive. And then I thought about doing what I did last year, just piling it up. But if you've got a good idea, I'm all ears. It's just gonna be one massive pile. I'm loving all the pictures y'all are putting on Facebook on our VW Family Farm and Friends Facebook page of your gardens, your plants, and what seeds you're throwing in the ground. I know everybody's getting excited just as we are to start growing your own food. I thank y'all for hanging out with us, getting the cows hauled off, getting some free mulch. You know what we like, free 90 free. And if y'all will, please continue to pray for Andrea's mom. She's still got some recovery to do, but praise the Lord, she's back home. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless.